Veterans Memorial Park on Veterans Memorial Parkway honors the Port Saint Lucie veterans from all the wars. This is the World War II Memorial, as well as all branches of service. Spot to reflect on our country and who sacrificed to make us what we are today. The Korean War Memorial. This also honors the military branches, to those who come before us and to those who follow. Kosovo, Afghanistan, Iraq, Panama, Persian Gulf War, Somalia, Vietnam, Lebanon, Grenada, World War I and II, and Korea. This, of course, is the Vietnam Wall. In honor of those in Vietnam who later died as a result of their service. Port Saint Lucie has so many waterways, we thought it'd be a great idea to take an eco-cruise on the river. Why don't you come along and join us?
My name is Dina and your captain is Dana. Now to go over some safety with you, your life jackets are under your seats. They're bright orange on a shelf, very easily. You can take another one. If you need to go to the other side to take a photograph, that would be fine because the boat is very stable. There is a nature trail that comes right here along the edge of the water. Now if you choose to take that trail, you can pick it up by the small building. There is an intersection and each one of the pathways will bring you out to some observation decks that you'll see on our left. On the end of the palm tree. Well, the end of the palm. About 35 miles in length. It begins almost 15 miles north of us in the direction we're heading. This river starts from creeks, streams, and runoffs. It's where the river does fork. If you bear east on the fork, you can exit the ocean. We are 15 miles from the ocean here at the park. If you bear west on that fork, you go into the south fork of the St. Lucie River under the Palm City Beach. Sea trout, redfish, ladyfish, catfish, jacks, and the fish you might see jumping or mulling. They're bait fish. The portion of the river was created and dredged in the mid-1900s by the Army Corps of Engineers. They made this channel for navigation and flood control. The original flowing patterns of the river before they dredged it. So you can imagine what this part of South Florida looked like before development. There was a James Bond movie filmed here. The movie was Moonraker with Roger Moore. That was filmed in the 1970s. They had the boat chase scenes right through here. And in that movie, the setting was the Amazon. Two turtles on the right-hand log, straight in. Two slider turtles. See those? Yeah. Two yellow-bellied sliders. Development. The property is either owned by St. Lucie County or the state of Florida. Hopefully it will continue to look natural like this in the years to come. but look like pineapple tops. Now that's the quill leaf air plant. It has a bright red blossom right now. A few more in this big live oak. On the left, the big turtle low on the... Oh, I just jumped in. You got a vulture watching us. This is a black vulture. They're solid black. They are residents, and we do have turkey vultures that migrate. They have a red-colored head. This is a night heron standing in the nest right now.
She's shading the babies is what she's doing. That's why her wings are
Sitting on top there in the middle of the water. Look up from it.
That's a good picture.
I think it's
that one that has a stick? Like a stick?
That one that's coming over.
So, as I said, the babies are so small they can't even stand up, and that's why she's shading. I'm not going to see them. Because they don't even have feathers yet.
There's the pond apple right there.
There's one right above it.
See the blossom, a bright yellow blossom?
Yeah.
Right there, that's your pond
That
apple.
is cool. With the mirror, that's terrific. Oh, that's supposed to be an apple.
Ocean, we do have a tide range, and it ranges about 1.5 feet. Now, at a high tide, the boat front deck is completely even with the dock where you stepped on. And at a low tide, we have to use this two-step riser. So it's about 1.5 feet. And where we are right now is almost a high tide, but 10 feet long. Now, eventually, those will hit the bottom and reroot themselves. And
What?
Isn't that pretty?
red air plant right here in front of me.
Oh, airplane. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Long white blossoms, and that is in the ash family. It's called the pop ash or water ash.
It's an airplane. Oh, okay. She's going to stay down for a while.
You see the culvert pipe, follow it up the riverbank to the top. There's a very tall, majestic looking palm with a white trunk. And that is a Florida royal palm, and that is native.
Oh, that's what they call it. One.
Scenic portions of our trip. Looks like the old Florida.
Wow. The tree doesn't tell and now it's blooming.
Now into the boat right now. This is about as pretty as it gets here in South Florida. This is what...
This is so pretty. It's a turtle.
It's a turtle, okay.
This is fun.
It's fun.
Two logs together, and he's on the top log. Laying in the sun.
That's his tail. His head's towards us. This boat seriously is over 5 feet. It's 5 and 6 feet.
Like a log and a log. That's a little gator he's laying it across. See his face? See him, Lil?
Folks, it's easier for you to move around.
Measure
I see
his
his face.
snout.
Do you see his
From
face?
the tip of the
Right
snout
there?
to the eyes.
Open
There's
already,
about
ready
5
to catch
inches. So
somebody.
every inch on that snout is about their foot in length. 5 inches on the snout is 5 feet long.
What we'll do, folks, we have to come back out here, and I'll put the bow of the boat right in there and come back on.
We're going to have to turn around today. You know, we haven't been able to come in here for about 3 weeks now because the tide has not been high enough. When they dredged the main portion of the river, they closed off some of the old waterways, and this is one of them, so we would have to turn around here anyway. Tree. Most of the hearts of palm now come from Central and South America. When you do take that heart of the palm, it does kill the tree. So there are palm tree farms for replanting.
Yeah.
That's a big turtle.
Can you go over a little more that way? Oh, you are? Okay, thank you. So Anhinga, A-N-H-I-N-G-A, commonly called the snake bird.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Stretch.
There he is.
Oh.
There he is.
So the males are solid black, and the females have this brown neck and collar.
Yeah, she looks beautiful.
And there she is. There's the river lily.